Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So I didn't get on here yesterday, and I didn't get to do a drawing. So today I'm going to do two drawings to make up for that. So the heck is that? So first, I want to give everybody a shout out. Now, if I forget you or did not mention your name, please forgive me because I'm just not fantastic at that. But I think I'm almost pretty sure that I got everybody. Um, so let me just do a shout out real quick because I like doing this because I don't know, I'm just so happy. Um, Maggie Donnelly, Dion Campbell, Isabella Giacovino, April Payton, Annie Bella, Anne Marie Collins, Cynthia McCoy, Don Robertson, Carrie Williams, Barbara Burks. Happy birthday, Barbara Burks, my sweet thing. So it's Barbara's birthday today, Barbara Burks. So please give her a shout out and tell her happy birthday. Susan Bush, Susan Cox Petro, Veronica Mendoza, Lidmila, I call her Lajda, but Laja, her name is so hard to explain. She knows who it is. Let me just show. She's my girl, but I'm horrible with names. And so I wanted to give shout outs to everybody. And if I forgot you and you're doing it, please don't get angry. Put down below that you're doing it so I can give you a shout out as well, or send it to me on Facebook or email me or whatever. I'm trying to keep track, but I'm so beyond thankful and excited that everybody's doing this that I can't stand it. So I'm going to do something today that I don't know. It's been in my head, and I'm going to try it. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So it's going to be black and gray and white because that's kind of what I've been digging lately. But let's see. So first I'm going to use just my India ink. Miguel, he posted his contribution as well on the last video in the comments. So I will try to remember to put the link down here below. He's the one who got me all obsessed with India ink and black and grays. So kind of what I'm going to do right here. And I'm just taking my paintbrush, and you can see it's wet, but I want it to I just want it to do this. I want to kind of get this black. I don't know. Who the heck knows what's going to happen here? It might be a big black mess, but it is kind of creepy Halloween. And this is just watercolor paper. Nothing too major. So I'm just kind of spreading it around. I want it all over because I don't want to have to go back. And sometimes I don't worry about the sides. This time I am. And you can see some of that color coming up from the bottom, and that's completely fine. All right. So now I'm going to take a paper towel that has seen its day. It's pretty dirty. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to pat up what I can. Now, I'll show you. And you can see where it's wetter at. I'm getting more. And always make sure you turn your, when you're blotting like this. A lot of you have asked me, how did you blot that? How did you get that up? When I do it, it doesn't work. Well, you can see that the color is getting transferred to the paper. And to the, what's it called? Paper towel. And after a while, it's just not going to pick up anything else. So you always got to kind of go to a new section of it so it can still absorb that black. And that's why I just keep turning it over and over and going back, and you can see how it's lifting and giving us that delicious kind of background. Okay. And I like that a little of that yellow is coming through. You can see it underneath here. So, you're kind of getting this different kind of look. If I can move all my stuff. I haven't been in here and everything's a mess. All right. My fault though, right? I should learn to clean up when I'm done. But I don't. But I expect my daughter and my husband to. Isn't that funny? But we won't tell them that. Not that they think I'm clean in here, because my husband says he has panic attacks when he walks in my art room. Which I'm like, hey, okay, that means you just don't have to go in and see all my stuff. All right, so I have this. Now I'm going to use white paint. I was going to use a white watercolor, water soluble watercolor, whichever pencil, but I'm changing my mind. I think I'm just going to kind of go straight up with white paint, and this is just acrylic paint. And you can use anything you want, anything you want. All right, and I got my paintbrush. And I'm going to go in with some white paint. And I just want this to be kind of his face. My stomach just growled. I'm so sorry. I just kind of want this to be, I don't know. We'll see how this works out. It never works out how I have it in my head. But I think, you know what? I think I'm just going to paint all this in white, actually. Why don't I do that? I'm going to use my big brush like this because I want it kind of watered down and I want that gray to come through. All right, so let's get that on there, and maybe a little bit more white if we can get just a little bit more. I don't want it too white though, which it won't be because this is watercolor paper with all that gray underneath there. I think I'm actually just gonna rock it up here too. Yeah. All right, now I'm gonna dry it with my hair dryer. Remember, if you don't have a heat gun, because mine broke and I haven't bought a new one, use your hair dryer or go to the thrift store or Goodwill and get yourself a used hair dryer. It works just as good. You only need a heat gun if you're in Boston. But just to dry, you're good. Now I'm using watercolor paper, so it's going to take an extra second because it absorbs a lot of water. But I'm not going for it to be dry or so much. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't need it to be like that. I think I'm going to go in now with some gray. This is Payne's gray, but you know, use black. My Payne's gray is not stark black, not like so black, but it's black enough. You know what? I might take my pencil and just draw sketch, kind of so I know where I want to. I don't know. We'll see here. We'll see. I know it looks bizarre, but it's kind of what I'm going for. I'm just going for different. So I don't want the normal kind of face. And let's see. Kind of go like. And you can use just a regular piece of chalk. You don't even have to. Did I say Secret Soda? Did I write Secret Soda's name down? I did. Secret Soda is also doing it. My goodness, I forgot to even say her. And she's right on there. It's probably because I just finished watching the one that she put up. I'm totally off there. But Secret, she's doing it every day. Doing awesome because she's outside her comfort zone. I hope I'm not missing anybody else. I am so horrible with names. But if I do miss anybody, you just let me know. And I will definitely give you a shout out tomorrow. I like doing it in every video if I remember. And I made a Pinterest page, hashtag 31 days of creep. I'll put that link down below. So please follow it. And I'm putting people's videos and pictures in there too. I'm just trying to figure out how to put people's who just do pictures and not videos in there. I just got to take a minute to do it. I just yesterday had no brain capacity. And this morning, my husband, he just went to his doctor, and They're doing nerve blocks. They have to do all this burn his nerves and nerve blocks in another section, and just been one of them mornings where I can't think. So I put a crock pot on. I put a crock pot on with pork roast, and I'm just putting that straight across. Pork roast and sauerkraut and peppers, because we love that. And then yesterday I made mashed potatoes, and I made tons of mashed potatoes, so I would have leftover. So, oh goodness, couldn't get a breath there. So that's what we're gonna have today. So I can get I prepared so I can get my stuff done today, because I didn't get my drawing done yesterday. And honestly, I could go back to bed today, but I'm not. All right, so I'm gonna do that, and then I want to take this one again. I want to mix it in the dark. You can kind of see right here, it's a little gray. That's what I'm kind of going for. I don't know. This is in my head. Let's hope I can finagle it. I see my lighting's really bothering me right now, though. I mean, I know it makes you guys be able to see better, and that's my ultimate goal, but if it gives me another headache, I'm going to have to figure something out. Which, at the end of the day, is it that big a deal, right? Not that big a deal. All right, so I know I want this up. Okay. I just want a little zoop there. A little more of a zoop. And then I'm going to go in, color this in. I love doing black, gray, and red. I can't help it. It is one of my favorite things. I would live doing pages and paintings with just those colors. Okay. Okay, so I can see that. Now I'm just going to kind of go and blend these now that I know where my things are. Okay. Now is when I want to get some. All right, I want this base to be whiter. So what I'm going to do is, what did I do with it? Kelly. I hate when I do that. I had them just here. Oh my gosh. I'm falling over everything. I thought I just laid it here, but I didn't. What did I do with it? Okay, I have no idea what the heck I did with it. All right, let me see if this is going to work for me. Nose is running. Please be in color in here, would you? Okay. I'm going to use, now I was looking for my portfolios, but I can't find them, because those would be great if I knew where the frick I put them. I put them aside so I would use them, because I knew I wanted to use them in here, but the gods only know what I did with them. I don't know, do you guys do that? Put stuff, like, places, like, okay, I know I'm going to need these, so I want to put these here. And then the next thing you know, they're not there anymore. Oh, now it's going to drive me insane. But that's not your problem. It's mine, so I shall continue. Let's see if these do. These are just the water-soluble wax pastels from Reeves. And these are delicious. You can, I wanted the oil because I want it to sit on top of here. So let's see if this does it. Otherwise, I will have to find something else. Okay, so what I want, I'm just going to do over here. I'm going to, see, I can see that's not going to be, maybe it'll be light enough for this. It's not exactly as light. Now remember, these are water soluble, so that's what I'm going to use them for. And if you have oil pastels, any kind that you have, use them. These are, I like the water soluble ones because I'm going to add water to it, obviously. But the portfolios, and I'm going to see if these will do it. The portfolios, I can not use water if I don't want. And I can make it real nice looking on here, like a nice pancake makeup kind of thing. But I don't think we're going to go for that today because I can't find them. All right, now I just want to do highlight here. on the nose a little bit. And then a little bit here. And then let's see what we can do with these. Talk about being prepared before you do anything. That's not me. Okay. So I'm just going to take this little brush and I'm going to scrub it in. And you're going to have some water with these, or a bigger brush. Is that kind of bland? Okay, it's all right. It's doing it. It's not exactly what I was going for, but I'm going to work with it because that's what I have to do. I'm just going to keep going. Okay, more. And you can spray your water down if you want, and then paint, then go to activate this if you want. That's just not how I want to do this right now, but you definitely can. You don't have to. I'm trying to scrub it in because I want different variations of that white to be, some to be more pronounced and some to go back in the painting, or whatever the heck this is going to be. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit more. I can see where I haven't hit too much, so let me kind of go there. Scrub that in. Down here. A little bit more. And I'm using watercolor paper, again, because I knew I was going to add all this water to it. But you don't have to. You use whatever you want. You just might have to take a minute for it to dry before you go on to something else, because it can be a little harsh. I mean, a little harsh on your paper. Now, I like how this yellow is coming up through there, even though it's not showing too much, but it just gives like a little weird like highlight. I have gray in here. Is this gray? This is dark gray. I'm gonna see what I can do with that. Do I have black? No black in here. Oh, here's black right in front of me. Well, isn't that special? So I'm gonna go in with the dark gray, and I'm gonna hit up certain parts. This is going to be more of like a mask type thing, if that makes sense. Just to kind of hang on the wall for me in my art room as inspiration. And what's creepy about this isn't as much as it's just not pretty colors. It's dark colors. It's looking at you kind of like ghost-like that background. You can see how that India ink has dried. Now you can do the same thing with black paint, black acrylic paint. Water that down and put it on. But you can see like the different variations around everywhere. I'm going to go in a little bit here. And I don't know if I want to add, all right, I know I want to put a neck down here, but I'm going to have to, because I don't want him to necessarily be floating, although he can float if he wants. Oh, fungal. All right. I'm just going to trace this like that. And I cut his chin off a little bit because I don't necessarily want that chin down there. And I'm just going to kind of go in with this gray, and then I'll put some, I push hard because my hands, you guys do that? And then all of a sudden everything breaks. That's why I go through so many pencils. That's why I use mechanical pencils, really, because like if I'm drawing or doing something, okay, focus. Can we get into focus? When I'm drawing, if I break on the mechanical pencil, I can just put the lead through and get more, where if it's another pencil, I have to take time. I have to stop. I have to go sharpen it, or take the minute. I know it's laziness on my part, but that's just how it walks. And I got this idea from, I'll show you. Which I'm going to be making a canvas for this. I got it from this that I did in a video a few times back. How it's like all, like this isn't your traditional pretty face, but it's a face, but she doesn't have no hair. And I love that fact. So I thought, you know what, I really love this and I'm going to put this on a background, but wonder if I did in the black and grays because that's kind of what I'm in the mood for. So that's kind of where I got that idea. Now I'm going to put some of this white. And I'm just going to kind of go like this because I want it to be a highlight here, but I don't want to take out all that dark either. So then I'll just go back in and liquefy that. And you see how it turns into a gray. All your face, like when you're painting, all your faces do not have to be pretty all the time. It's fun. Just that's why I always tell you guys the odd girls. Oh, I love doing odd things, odd girls, odd animals, odd everything because you don't have. You can just sit down and play. You don't have to sit and think. Oh, the eyes look all right. Oh, this eye's too big. Oh, this eye's this. You don't have to do it. And I love that. So I'm going to take the black now, and you know you can use your Crayola watercolor pencils or, you know, whatever you have, watercolors in general. Acrylic paints if you want. Just water them down a little bit. None of this has to be done with what I'm doing it with, I guess. All right, now I'm just going to kind of add some shading in, like some darkness. I'm going to stick on this side of the face. And then I'll do a little bit over here, but not too much. I just kind of want that little bit of a shade. And I know around here it's going to need a little bit of shading, and around here. And I'm going to bring this down like this. And I think bring this down like that. Yeah. And then a little bit more here just to kind of. These you can get, these Reeves, you can get them at Michael's and Joann's and AC Moore and all that. Use your coupon. You can also get them at Staples. You can't use a coupon at Staples, but we get like, not treats from them, but we get coupons and whatnot from them all the time. So you can sign up online and get coupons in your email, and then you can go and use them. All right, I think I'm going to keep this over here. And then I think I'm going to take a little bit more of my gray right here because I want it to be a little lighter. Not too much lighter, but a little bit. And then I'm going to mix a little bit of white in here because that'll lighten that up. Just little highlights throughout. Okay. I'm thinking about getting in them eyes and making them darker. We'll see. I think I'm going to use a little bit of a bigger brush for this, and I'm just going for it. Again, why I'm using the water paper, water soluble. You know what I mean. Now, you know, I want to make it blood on here, blood all over the mouth, blood everywhere. But I'm not going to. I'm going to leave it very like this. It's just a darker version of a face. That's my brush a little bit more. Go into this white. Liquefy that. Liquefy where other white is that I laid. And then let's just kind of go into here. Liquefy all that. Liquefy that. Okay. All right, now them eyes. Do I want to keep them lighter or do I want them to be a little darker? I think I'm going to keep them lighter. I know I want this spread a little bit more, so I'm going to use my fingers a little bit just to kind of highlight around that lip. And yeah, I like this. I like this. I like it. It's very simple. It's very basic is the word, but sometimes I'm a basic person. was going to say a bad word, but I changed my mind. Sometimes I just, I just like the simplicity of just a little bit of, because you can do this with any color, and I'm just blending it a little bit around the sides with my finger, but you don't have to. You can leave it the way it is. But yeah, I like it like this. I can see a little bit here. I want blended a little bit more. And what you can do too is let it dry and then come back and add more highlight or dark, whatever you want, but it's drier, and then you can control more. But I'm happy with this. This is my day today. This is exactly what I wanted to do. Just a little bit, and I might just leave this like this, or I might put it on canvas. I don't know. I just love the basicness of it, So that's it. So go check out the hashtag. There are so many wonderful people doing this, and let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys are doing it. And this is for yesterday. I'll probably be back later for another one, but this is just for what I wanted to do today. Love you guys. As always, be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.